Hello, my name is Tom Danker. I'm the Administrative Services Director for the City of Austin, Minnesota. Right now we are getting near the end of the 2017 budget process. On December 6th, the Austin City Council held the annual Truth in Taxation hearing, which is an annual requirement required by the state of Minnesota for citizens to hear where their tax dollar is going in the upcoming year. We had the hearing, as I said, on December 6th, and we'll just present to you some of the items that were discussed at that meeting. First off, the city's total budget for 2017 is going to be $31,252,900. That is for all our funds. We maintain an AA2 credit rating, which allows us to borrow at lower interest costs because of our high rating. But additionally, we also have other avenues to raise revenues, so we don't anticipate any borrowing needs in 2017. 2017, our biggest state aid, our biggest revenue source is by far local government aid. For 2017, that's projected at $7,996,510, so just short of $8 million. This is used in the city's general fund to offset tax levy costs or reduce the tax levy as a direct aid from the state of Minnesota. This is used for police services, fire services, streets and highways administration, you name it. So roughly 50%, 50.22% to be exact, is the dollar amount that LGA supports in our budget, which means if we didn't get that $8 million of LGA and we wanted to maintain the same level of service, our tax levy would have to go up from $5.3 million to $8 million additional, or $13+ million. The total tax levy for 2017 is proposed at $5,341,000, which is a $441,000 increase over the 2016 levy, roughly 9%. Historically, 2 to 3% of that tax levy is captured through new growth, new homes, new businesses, increased valuations of property. For payable 2017, it appears that growth number is closer to 1.8%. So on average, if your house did not see a property valuation increase from the assessor's office, you probably saw about a 7.2% increase in your tax bill for 2017. For 2017, hiring remains stagnant, except for the addition of an additional 20 hours in the administrative services for the fire department. We have administrative assistant that's going to be going from 20 hours to 40 hours under this proposed budget. That will allow the fire department to spend more of their staff time on other things as opposed to the reporting that is needed. Additionally, part of that tax levy is being spent on old debt service for old street projects. About just under $96,000 is to pay off old debt issues for an old street project from '04. In addition to that, the 2017 levy includes almost $1.2 million of additional projects, whether it be trails, street projects, street lighting, LED lighting, etc., that will go within the community. In addition to that, we receive anywhere from $900,000 to another $1 million in state gas tax money that will go for additional road improvements and infrastructure, along with some assessments. We'll probably be doing anywhere from $3 to $4 million worth of street projects in 2017. As I noted, our credit rating is AA2. Part of that credit rating looks at your fund balance levels. Annually, the City of Austin strives to have 42 to 48% of their fund balance, of their expenditures in fund balance at the end of each year. At the end of 2015, our last measurement date, we were just above 50%, but that included the need to transfer some dollars in 2016 to cover some healthcare deficit fund balance, decreases in fund balances, and for some capital projects the council had authorized. After these transfers, we're probably in the range of about 45% based on 2015 expenditures. So at the end of 2016, we estimate we should be within that 42 to 48% range. Now, this budget is predicated based on a 3% increase for all bargaining units. We've only got 3 groups that have settled to date as of December 6th, but this anticipates all will settle at that same rate. So if contracts are settled at a higher rate, then there will be a need to adjust the budget to account for such. The budgeting process, as I said, starts in June with department heads, meetings with council to get parameters. And it's culminating tonight or on December 6th in the Truth in Taxation hearing, where we'll present the budget and the tax levy to the citizens. If there's no objections tonight, it will then go to the December 19th council meeting for their official approval. And then thereafter, it will go up to the state and Moore County so they can spread that onto your taxes. 2016 budget versus 2017 tax levy, I should say. Again, going up to $5.341 million versus the $4.9 million it was in 2016. And here you can see just a breakdown of your tax dollar. If you take a look where that dollar is being spent when you get your tax statement from Moore County, 38% comes to the city, 37% goes to Moore County, 23% goes to the school, and the other couple percentage points go to the HRA, watershed district, etc. And again, this is based on the 2016 year. With that being said, the only other comments I would like to make are regarding the general fund expenditures, which is the main fund of the city of Austin. That's how, again, your police services, everything gets paid. Our total budget is just under $16 million. 40% of that budget, expenditure budget, will go towards public safety, mainly police, fire. Another 23% will go towards the streets and highways. Another 17% goes towards park and rec. So right there you have roughly 80% of our budget goes to those three areas of concern or need for the citizens of Austin. Hopefully that answers your questions or gives you a better insight into the city's budgeting process. If you'd like to know more, you can certainly visit the City of Austin's website for a complete listing of the budget, or also just give me a call at 437-9959. Thanks.